I'm Adam Fisk, and this is a JK Quick Tip. When learning a new fishery, the most important things you need to remember are keeping your eyes open, watching everything that goes on around you. So I came into this fishery, never being here, not having a whole lot of, not getting a whole lot of advice, and not having much local knowledge. Most of the people here don't speak any English, and I was kind of sent on a mission to figure out the fishery here. So there's a couple things that I remember that are very important. Biggest thing, there's a lot of rocks in the area, and a swell can come out of nowhere. Swell can break on these rocks, and it can be a kind of a dangerous area, so you need to, most importantly, keeping your eye out, watch for these areas. Another thing, make sure you have a good depth finder. You can mark fish easily. You're not fishing out there blind. You can see where the high points are. You can see where schools of tuna go under you. A lot of times you don't see anything coming to the surface. You don't see tunas jumping, but you will mark giant schools of tunas, and you can jig them every cast. That's very important, as well as knowing the tides. Higher tide, it's harder to launch here. We have a protected area back here that breaks up big swell at low tide and makes your beach launch absolutely perfect. And sometimes, like at low tide, it's not even a ripple, even when there's a big swell offshore. Another thing you should do is take notes. Remember where you caught fish. Remember what time you caught them. Remember the moon phase. Remember the tide that you caught them. Tide plays a very big part in it. One pattern here is generally the bite is better on incoming tide. It's been like that pretty much the whole time I've been here. Slack tide usually isn't good for most species. Current plays a lot into it. If there's a whole lot of current, you really shouldn't go out too far, because you're going to be battling the current the whole time. It can be harder for jigging. It's not so good to pull your bait against current. It's better to drift them slow. There's a few things you need to remember like that. So I hope this info helps you out when you're trying to learn a new fishery.